Welcome to Vessel Sports. I'm your host, Tucker Stout. The USF women's soccer team defeated Minnesota Crookston in overtime, ending with a final score of 1-0. Vessel Sports reporter Grant Sweeter sat down with senior midfielder Danielle McClure.
I'm Grant Sweeter, and I'm here with senior Danielle McClure, and we're talking about Danielle McClure and how she and this past win over Minnesota Crookston. So, you had your first career goal at USF this past week against Minnesota Crookston, and not only was it your first career goal, but it was a winning goal. You guys won with that goal. So, tell me about that. Walk me through what happened there.
We went into overtime and we got a corner in our favor, and the ball was a little bouncing around, and I just went in and it hit the upper 90. So I'm glad I could help the team out and get the win out of it.
What was going through your mind right after you hit that? You know, was it celebration mode, or what happened after that?
Honestly, I didn't think it went in. I just kind of stood there, and my teammates eventually tackled me, and it was a good feeling. But
I'm sure to have your first goal not only be a game-winning goal. So you transitioned from a junior college before last season. And so tell me how that transition went from going from a junior college to now the D2 level.
The competitiveness, I think, is a lot higher at a D2, and just the team chemistry, I think, is very different as well. It was a good adjustment, and I'm glad I decided to continue to play soccer, and I'm glad I picked USF as well.
So you were with USF last year, and now you're with them this year, and you've seen the team get 5 wins this year, score 15 goals. That's the most that USF's ever had since the transition from NAIA to Division II. So what do you think's changed in this season that's really given you guys the edge that you've had this year?
I would say our team chemistry, for one, and our effort. I think we're getting to a point where we're sick of losing, so we're trying to push ourselves in practice and, in every way we can to get better and improve our team.
So you have Augie coming up, big game to prepare for, big rivalry game. What are you guys going to do to prepare extra? Is there a little extra spark in the locker room, because it's the rivalry versus Augustana?
Yeah, I would just say we're ready to go, and it's going to be a good game.
All right. Well, that's great to know. For Vessel Sports Online, I'm Grant Sweeter.
USF Soccer will play in-town rival Augustana this Friday at 3. The World Series is underway. After 2 games, the series is tied 1-1 between the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. If needed, Game 7 will air November 1st on Fox. For Vessel Sports, I'm your host, Tucker Stout.